think that you need an expensive camera, a good lighting, and all of that expensive stuff to make YouTube videos in 2025, then you're just making an excuse for yourself. Because I shoot, edit, and upload from just my phone. I can't show you right now because that's what I'm using to film this video. I'm going to show you how I achieve this process step by step, only if you stick around. So let's make something clear. Expensive gear doesn't equate to great content. The resources to create a crisp image quality, clear audio, good lighting, and all that stuff. But what if your presentation is bad or the video is just pure garbage? So I'm not going to judge anybody, because when I started YouTube in 2023, I was doing something crazy. I was uploading viral YouTube videos on my own channel just to go viral and get some money to start this channel. And that didn't work. So I tried different niches. I even hopped on the faceless channel trend and I didn't get it down till date, but I'm still working on the channel though. So it was recently that I decided to start making videos with my phone for this channel instead of trying to buy expensive gear and all that stuff. So after getting some motivation from some pages on the internet and learning some few things from the VidIQ YouTube channel, I actually decided to start making videos. Because if you think about it, a functioning smartphone can actually produce good content for you. Even Ryan Trainer shoots his videos with an iPhone, but that doesn't mean that you have to use an iPhone. I use an Android device. So yeah, forget about using a ring light and try using your phone's flashlight while filming, your laptop or any available light source. Manage your camera and edit the footage to your own preference. Even if you don't have a good microphone, you can use your phone's inbuilt mic and use some free online tools to process the audio. I'll show you the one I use later in this video if you stick around. If you want to vlog, try vlogging with your phone's camera too. I'm not saying using professional gear is bad. You can use it if you're financially stable, but if you don't really have the money to spend for these gears, you can use the phone in your pocket. But the sad reality is that not all phones can handle the same task, which is why I'll be giving you an insight of what a good phone should look like. So my phone is an Android device, the Tecno Power 6 Neo. I mean, it's not so powerful, but it gets the job done. I'm not even gonna lie. So aside from the processor of the phone, you need a good camera. Mine has a 50 megapixel rear camera that can shoot up to 2K 30 FPS. But sometimes I prefer to shoot my videos in 1080p 60 FPS. But yeah, the choice is still yours. I always take care of my lens by avoiding scratches. I'm always wiping my phone clean, keeping it clean, just to avoid scratches on the lens, because it's one of the most important parts of my phone. As for my recording setup, there's no equipment at all. Since I don't have a ring light, I use my window as a lighting source. Then if the weather is dark, I use my phone's flashlight and increase the brightness during edit. And I sit on the floor to record my videos like I'm sitting on the floor in my room right now. And since I don't have a tripod stand, I place my phone in a pile of books or on my bed. And yeah, most importantly, I always film with my rear camera for best quality, since that has a better camera than the front-facing one. And also, you don't want to be staring at yourself when you're making these videos. And of course, storage is also important, because you need a phone with large storage space, and you should always have available storage of like 50 gigs plus. Because when filming, the original cut of an 8-minute video can be 1 hour long, because I make some mistakes while filming, but during editing I cut out all of those parts. So yeah, you can imagine the size of the actual file. It comes out in gigabytes, so you need to actually cut out all of those parts, which is why I said you need a good storage space on your device for uninterrupted filming. So after filming, I open my video editor, which is CapCut. And yes, I don't have the pro version, but I have other workarounds I use, which I don't want to mention in this video. But just remember that anything is possible with an Android device. First thing I do, I edit my videos with 2 video editors. I have the VN video editor and CapCut. So what I do with VN is that I cut out the unnecessary clips I don't need with VN video editor, because that's actually way more smoother than CapCut. CapCut uses a lot of my RAM, so sometimes it's not really fast. So I use VN to cut out the clips I don't need. And then I move over to CapCut for more tools, since CapCut has a lot of tools you need to make videos. Then I get my music for videos from YouTube's audio library. After hours of editing, the next step is to upload the videos. But before you actually upload your videos, you need to get the thumbnail done. But the question you ask is, which software would you use for video editing if you're only making videos on your phone? Well, I use Hypic for effects and Canva to put the thumbnail together. And I use a website called Picsart to remove the background and stuff, or expand images and all of that. And then if I need stock images, I download them from Google. Then as for audio, since I don't have a good microphone, I actually need to clean up the audio. So I go to the website Adobe Podcast to clean the audio. And the audio always comes out neat. It works like magic. I'm not sponsored, by the way. I'll be leaving all links in the description. When it's time to post the videos, I don't upload them through the YouTube app. I use the YouTube Studio desktop site because it's way better. It also has more settings like inserting video cards, end screens, publishing to subscription speed, and more. You won't find that when you're uploading with the YouTube app. When it comes to brainstorming video ideas and titles, to get the best titles, I use vidIQ and ChatGPT sometimes to actually shorten my titles or make them better. Then I save video ideas in my notes app because sometimes ideas just pop up in my head and I just need to write it down before I forget. Sometimes I even keep a pen and paper with me because you don't know which idea is going to pop. So you should treat every idea like gold. So now that I've shared my secrets on how I actually make videos with my phone, what's going to be your excuse? I'm sure you don't have any excuse right now. See, the best thing about our phones is that they'll become more powerful and useful to do more tasks in today's world. And if you have a phone, you have everything you need to start. Don't wait for the perfect year. Start with what's already in your pocket. Let me know what phone you use in the comments and tag me in your first upload. I'll make sure to watch them. Be sure to like this video, subscribe, and check out this video where I reviewed game-changing tools for small YouTubers. Click it now.